welcome to another episode of Shou Talks. Today I am joined by Master, okay? Like she's not no regular trainer, Master Trainer, Veronique. Now, we went to high school together. Yes, I know, way back. So I've seen you doing great things. I love, the fact that you are out here helping everybody have fun with fitness, but there's so much more to you and you have an amazing personality. And I thought it'd be dope to get you on Shou Talks and let the people know who you are. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the floor, let you introduce yourself because like everybody knows on Shou Talks, you are the only person that can tell your story. So I'm gonna give you the floor, and then we're gonna have some fun. So Veronique, take it away.
Thank you. Good morning, and thank you so much for inviting me to Shou Talks. I feel honored to be part of this podcast. Actually,
yay!
I don't feel like I'm that important, but
you are.
I'm really honored. So, yes, my name is Veronique Daphnis-Chisholm. Added the Chisholm recently, actually.
Yes, congratulations.
1 year this month of marriage, so really excited. Still excited to say husband.
I know. Tell me about it. You have to tell me about it. I don't have that life yet. But
It's fun. It's fun, definitely. They say the first year is hardest, but it wasn't really that hard. I feel like the planning year was the hardest.
Right.
So a little about me.
Yeah.
I live in Massachusetts. For everybody listening, it's not in Massachusetts. Live here all my life. I live in Boston. We went to high school together.
Yes, FBA, quack, quack.
I know. Falcon of Woman Made Strong.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Definitely shows now. So by day, I guess you can say I'm an equity research associate. I work at an investment firm, stocks. And I guess you can say my other gig is fitness. I am a master trainer for the Boss Chick Dance workout. Yes. So I started teaching that format in 2017, in January 2017, I believe. That same year, I became a level 2 instructor 6 months later.
Wow.
And then I became a master trainer right before I got married last July.
Oh.
So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
As a master trainer, I cover the New England area. So that's Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, all up there. And so I get to do instructor certifications. I help build the brand. And I don't know, it's something I love, something that kind of is very in line with just my life.
Right.
Because I am an avid fitness enthusiast. I've played sports all my life. And as a result, I've broken multiple bones.
Oh my goodness. So how many bones have you broken?
Ooh, how many bones? A lot.
And I was going to say, and this is coming from someone I've never broke. I've always been scared. Like I played Pink Sunday with your sister. And
I was here before you, I think.
I never made it to a championship because I would sprain something and I'm like, oh, this is a sprain. I'm not, nope, we're good. Thank you for the season, y'all. Like I'm not, this isn't going any further than that. No.
I think it's different when you break a bone starting as a kid, because kids are fearless,
Yes.
So it's not as intimidating when you've done it so many times when you're younger. To do it as an adult, it's definitely different. I mean, you still are scared.
Yeah, it's like you build a little cute immune system to breaking bones if you start doing it as a child.
Yeah, there you go. That is so true. I think the worst bone I've ever broken though was my back.
You broke your back?
I broke my sacrum playing soccer. So soccer is the main sport I played growing up.
Okay.
I did a little track too. But after I broke my back, I quit playing soccer. That was not a fun break. That was definitely the worst. I could not move. I was supposed to be on bed rest.
Right.
But after a while, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I got to get up. I actually tried to work. It's crazy.
Oh no! All right. So I know I said that I was going to bring this up. So you had the honor of being featured on the Shade Room for something amazing. Well, to me, it was amazing. But I'm going to let you go ahead and tell the story. I want to know, first of all, what you were thinking when you saw it. Yeah, how it happened and how you found out you were on the Shade Room. And just go on, girl, spill that tea.
Okay, so it was last year, just a few months after my wedding, it was in August. I'm at work. I'm back at work at this point, like trying to make up for being gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, one of my high school friends' moms reached out to me, and I was like, "Oh, this is weird." I mean, well, not really, because sometimes she sends me like really uplifting things.
Right.
Like my friends' moms are like my moms too, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is good. I'm having like a kind of tough day at work. And I look at it and I was like, what? And this is a video. And I was watching it and I was like, something about this is really familiar. I was like, oh man, this is me on the Shade Room. And I'm like, how did this happen? How did I get here?
Yeah.
And, you know, by that point, it was probably 3 o'clock. I was done for work. Like, at that time, I was just so engulfed and so like mesmerized. I was on the Shade Room, but at the same time, you know, the Shade Room can be brutal.
Yes, it can.
So I immediately went to the comments and I'm like reading the comments, and it's not that bad.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What I was on the Shade Room for was getting married.
Yes.
And I guess it's kind of, I don't know, more conventional now. But I am married to a man who is half Korean, half white.
Mm-hmm.
And so the caption was like, this is a Haitian Korean wedding.
Yes.
And I guess like people were enthralled by that.
Yes.
And yeah, they were just like a couple clips. I think there were 4 clips of me being me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you being you girl, that's so.
I'm trying to grow out of it. I think I've grown a little bit.
Never. Don't ever grow out of it.
I really love. You know that song, Speak to Me?
Yes, that was the one I was thinking of.
So I was in my Korean garb called a hanbok.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my bridesmaids just know me so well. If that song came on, you know, I'm jamming.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They knew I was gonna fall into that split instantly.
Yes.
They grabbed my dress
Absolutely.
and held it up so that I could get in. I was like, this is the definition of bridesmaids.
I was gonna say that. I was like, your bridesmaids knew, like that is the formation of a bridesmaid. Like they're like, oh wait, that's a song. All right, everybody, grab a corner. We know what's about to happen. We know what's about to go down.
It was like it was so crazy to see. But no, I got over 250,000 likes.
Oh my gosh,
that's pretty cool. I went viral for a minute.
Oh, it's okay. Listen, it was a minute well worth watching. I watched it a couple times. I was like, wait a minute, I think I know her. Wait a minute. No, that was dope. That was dope. So tell me, how did you find Boss Chick? I always mix up it's the Haitian in me. We say the adjective after the noun. How did you find Boss Chick dance workout?
My mom was like, you're doing boss sticks?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Mom, it's Boss Chick.
Yes.
Boss Chick dance workout.
Yes. How did you find it?
So, I was a Zumba instructor before teaching Boss Chick. I'm actually still a Zumba instructor, but I only sub now because I've been gearing more toward Boss Chick.
Right.
And I had some Zumba friends, and one of them taught at a gym where Simone Sobers is the creator of the Boss Chick dance workout.
Yes.
She came to Boston and offered one of the gyms that my friend actually was working at the time a free membership while she was doing while she came to do a fitness concert there.
Oh wow.
And so she got certified and came to me and was like, you would love this class. This is so you.
Yes.
Like, really? What class is it? Because I hadn't heard of Boss Chick before.
Right.
And so she started teaching, and I took a couple classes with her, and I was like, oh my God, she's 100% right.
Yes.
It's fitness, it's HIIT. Sorry, you can probably hear my dog. So.
Oh no, that's fine. Hello, puppy.
Hello, Cuba.
You could always just tell people you have bangles on your wrist, and you just.
Yes. So I was like, oh my God, she's right. I do love this. Mm-hmm. Like a mixture of dancing, HIIT workout, and twerking.
Girl.
I have never heard of another fitness class with twerking.
At all.
And it's so true. Boss Chick is actually the first female fitness twerking class ever created.
Oh, wow.
In this industry. So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
And so I took classes with her for a little bit. And another Boss Chick instructor who I'm really good friends with now, Portia Singh. Mm-hmm. And Portia was like, you got to get certified. You have to get certified. And I was like, I don't know. I did Zumba for a long time. It took me a long time to get certified because I actually really enjoy being a student.
Right.
But I did enjoy being an instructor when I eventually came one. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I need to start pushing myself. I'll become certified. So that year, I went to the first annual Boss Chick Summit, which was in July of 2017.
Okay.
And it brought together instructors from literally all over the world. So there are instructors currently in over 50 cities in the United States.
Oh, wow.
And 7 or more countries across the world. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Simone did it, and it's only year 7. So I think it's pretty cool that she's doing something amazing like this.
Yeah.
And we're there to help her.
Right.
So I went there, and I just met so many other like empowering, uplifting women. You know when they're like, "Where's your girl tribe?" Like,
yes.
We all have our own like set of friends, but when we're pushing for the same mission, just like on a whole nother level. It was just so inspiring. And so after that, I was like, okay, I guess it's time to start teaching. And I was teaching at a gym currently. And thank you, Karen Amonisid, for giving me the chance to teach my first Boss Chick class in October of 2017.
Oh.
I did, and it's just been kind of history from there.
Yeah.
No?
Listen, I took the 4-class workshop. I only lasted through 3. By the 3rd class, my niece was like, listen, Shou, this was amazing. But if you put us through one more class, I can't guarantee we'll make it home. So,
it takes a lot of endurance to do 4 hours straight. But
yes.
You didn't try just a 60-minute class.
Yeah, I think it was it a 60-minute or 45?
These ones were 4 60-minute classes, yeah.
Oh,
but
yes.
Weekly, I teach a regular 60-minute class. We call it twerk cardio.
Okay.
And then we also do twerk 101s. We do twerk shops, twerk camps.
Girl.
And those twerk shops and twerk camps are much longer. So twerk camp, I believe, if I'm not lying, it's 2 hours.
Wow.
Twerk shop is 90 minutes.
Consecutively?
Consecutively. But I mean, there are different things that we do throughout them.
Right.
You guys fun and engage. Like I'm telling you, the first class I actually ever took of Simone's was a twerk shop. It was 90 minutes, and it was the most fun I've ever had in my life. And that was like right. I got certified right after that.
And you guys distract people with music too. So it's like, it's not even just a workout and people feel like you're working out. You're legit having fun. You're playing music. People are engaging. You're dancing. It's kind of just, it's like a big party, but you're sweating and you're working out. And half the time you don't feel it till afterwards. Like I said, it wasn't until the end of the 3rd class where my knees were like, let's, sis, we're done.
Knees, huh?
I know. I was trying to work towards it. Oh, all right.
But the music is really important.
It is.
I mean, it's so the brand is created around Black women culture, which is why I love being a part of it too, because I actually stopped playing soccer, which I played literally since I was like since I could walk.
Right.
It was my sport. I stopped playing in college because I felt so isolated as a Black woman, on a group of like all white girls who weren't that nice to me. And so I quit. It was like the hardest thing I ever did.
Yeah.
So finding something to uplift other Black girls, it's for everybody, but to be that representation.
Right.
Other Black women was really important to me and really empowering. So,
right.
And when we go into terms of music, I mean, we danced soca, we danced to Afro beats, we danced to hip hop, and we danced to dancehall. So those are our 4 main genres. Or soca's, we dance soca, but we call our 4 main genres. And then of course the twerk shop. So
right.
That's what makes it so much fun,
Yeah. Well, I want to touch on something that you said with, feeling isolated, because going to Fontbonne Academy, is a predominantly white school. How, I would say, I guess technically that is also a challenge, but how do you go by, these type of challenges? Being in high school, I think we always had the Black girl table, or, it was a small group of us, but we formed that sisterhood because we felt, we can connect with you, but are you being friends with us because you think being Black is cool, or do you genuinely care about who I am? What are some of these, I guess, if you can give an example of a situation in college, because I can relate on a high school level, but I guess with with being in college and feeling isolated, what would you say was an example of a situation you went through?
Sure. So I actually have gone to school. I got to private school all my life, so
amen, girl. That's the life of a Haitian child.
Yeah. Yes. I was like, please just let me go to public school. And they're like, no.
Exactly.
West Indian mentality, it's something else.
It is. It's like the more money we spend, the better it is. And it's like, yeah, no, it's not necessarily true.
They're like, no, it's like the more money you spend, you better make it.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Going back to Haiti. Yeah, so I've been in predominantly white institutions my entire life.
Right.
I think Bentley. So I went to Bentley University, and I think it was actually more white than high school. They were only 3% minorities, and that wasn't just Black. That was literally minorities.
Oh wow!
Like all of us put together. So yeah, before I even started in when do we start? August or September? Because I played a sport, you have to be there over the summer.
Right.
So I think there were just a lot of assumptions about who I was as a Black girl.
Yeah.
And I bring it back to like soccer, I guess, for an example. Like they'd ask me weird questions. I don't know. They saw me as, I don't think I portrayed this at all, but like one of the things that really struck out was they saw me as provocative for some reason. I put myself out there, and I remember I was with a group of girls, and they kind of like fired questions at me, like I was in the hot seat about how many men I've been with, and they used to say, they were like, "What's your lucky number?" and like stuff like that, and like, "Oh, what do you do? What's this? What's that?" And I just felt like, why are you asking me these questions?
Right.
And of course, I didn't answer them. I was like, what? Like, why aren't you asking each other?
Yeah.
And that was just like kind of the start of everything. They'd invite each other to, we had really, really long days of workouts.
Right.
And after, like, everybody would be exhausted, but like when everybody would go eat together or something, or like I was never invited. I was always isolated. It's like, why are you keeping me out? Like, what's so different about me than other people? So it was really hard on me, even though I've been in predominantly white institutions all the time. And like living in Boston, kind of the undercover racism around here.
Yeah.
Like it's not very open. Yeah. And I was very, very naive to it, to be honest.
Same here.
Yeah. It wasn't until my friends who are not from here came here and they're like, Boston's on a whole nother level. And I was like, what are you talking about? And it's the little things that they do. It's not one big thing, it's like little subtle things.
Yes. It's very passive.
Yeah. And after it builds up, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It even spills over to like, unfortunately, work environment, But it's hard to navigate. But I try to speak out more. Which is something I wasn't doing before.
Right.
I keep a lot of things in and just kind of keep it to myself. I don't necessarily brush them off, but I'm like a mental note. Don't go over there. Don't do that. Don't associate with this. But I feel like now I'm in a position where, I have kind of a mini platform, and I feel like I should be speaking out against these things in order to help other people.
Right.
And I shouldn't be isolating myself from areas because they make me feel uncomfortable. I can still put myself out there. You're going to feel uncomfortable too.
Right. Right. And I agree. And I feel, I completely understand with kind of just not necessarily brushing it off, but not wanting to. And it's because we have that mindset where it's like, you know what? I don't want to start any trouble because no matter what happens, I'm going to be at fault. So I'm just going to not say anything. I'm going to move to the left instead of going to the right, even though I want to go to the right. But I know that if I go to the right, there's going to be an issue. I'm just going to go to the left. And I think that's just our mentality.
Yeah, I'm just like naturally a peacemaker.
Yeah. Until someone pushes you.
Exactly.
Then you got to show them what it means to be a master trainer. Like, don't come here. You don't want this. Trust me. All right. We're going to have some fun now. We're going to have some rapid fire questions. And I know, so I'm going to need you to clear your mind. I'm going to need you to let me know the first thing that comes to mind, no matter the level of appropriate or inappropriate it is. Just throw it out there. We can.
Up to 9.
Yes. All right.
Just like one word or?
Nope, these are open-ended questions.
Okay.
And depending on your answer, I might go, ooh, elaborate. All right. First question. If you were stuck in an abandoned house with Freddie, Jason, and Chucky, what's your weapon of choice?
A knife.
Why a knife? You'd let them get that close to you?
I think I have in my house.
Oh.
Running. I'm really fast.
Oh, yeah. See, I'd be screwed. I'd have to just throw everything within sight. What is the first thing you notice about someone when you meet them?
Their personality. I think I'm a very, I'm definitely not a type A personality. Oh. I am a huge observer. I'm actually, contrary to what people believe when they know me, because I just don't shut up. I'm actually very kind of reserved person when I meet new people.
Yes.
I'm just very cautious, I guess. I like to get a feel for their personality.
Yeah, it's like, am I going to want to sit and have a conversation with you, or are you going to make me upset and I just don't even want to have that type of energy? Let's watch. Press play. Let's watch. What's the best vacation you ever taken?
I would say my honeymoon last year to Hawaii.
Oh, where in Hawaii? That is like my next whenever I get a chance to go on vacation, that's going to be my next one. Where'd you go?
We went to Maui first for a week. And then, did we go to Maui or Oahu second? We went to both those islands.
Okay.
Oahu. It just doesn't even feel like you're in the United States.
Have you ever tried something you knew you would be bad at? And what was it?
Yeah, public speaking. I didn't try it because I wanted to. Just a nature of some of my job, I guess.
Yeah.
I do not like public speaking.
Why not? You have such an amazing personality, though.
I think it's different when you have to do it for
thousands of people.
Yeah, I'm a very nervous and anxious person. You know.
Believe it or not, I am too. Well, I love public speaking, but even when I have a microphone in front of me,
podcast.
I know, but it's like I've had to facilitate shows or host shows. And I'm shaking the whole time. You can't see it, but I can literally feel everything in my body trembling.
You do a good job, right?
Yes, and you're just like, if I mess up, someone's recording this. I'm gonna end up
standards that.
No. All right. If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be and why?
Ooh, that is a very hard one. If I could trade lives with anyone for a day. Oh, wow. I never really thought about this. I don't know.
I know, because it's like, I like my life. It's great.
Yeah, but I really do. I just like who I am. And
so pick a celebrity. If you could pick a celebrity.
Oh, who wouldn't want to be Beyonce?
I was gonna say who. Everybody just goes, oh, B.
Queen B. She's strong. She's powerful. She's
the epitome of a strong Black woman.
Black woman, right?
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Oh,
that would be a good one.
Oh, Auntie Michelle.
I need to put her above Beyonce.
I know, Beehive. Listen, we love Beyonce, but Michelle just she's just everybody's dream right here, right now. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I've actually traveled a lot. I've been to over 20 countries.
Really?
I love traveling. I think I've never been to Africa.
Oh my God.
I would definitely go to Africa. I did my DNA, and apparently I'm from Togo and Nigeria.
Oh.
I'm 90% African, so I was like, woo, woo.
Okay. Oh, you got to, now you have to go.
I know. So I was like, I need to go back to my roots.
Find this out. Mom, why didn't you tell me this? What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Ooh, I don't even know two things.
Okay.
From 2 different countries. One, la loi Haiti. I don't even know what it is, but it was slimy and gross.
All right, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, because when you said the word, I remember my aunt saying it to me because she was making tea with it. It's aloe.
Oh, really?
It's aloe. I know. Like I was like, why are you
grandpa
calling it that?
I don't think I could slurp it, and I tried it once, and I was like,
Yeah, it's
I'm really
aloe.
good at texture. Like if the texture is weird, like I can't do it.
Oh yeah, I cringe.
I'm not a picky eater.
What does it taste like? Since we're on the subject.
It tastes like air.
Really? Because it's a clear slimy thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's aloe.
That
What's the other thing?
and some question mark shit when I went to Korea.
Wait, is that what it was? That's what the title was?
I really don't know what it was.
You know,
And I'm working on my Korean.
Yes.
I have a Korean app, so I'm trying to learn, but the words, I'm not great yet.
Well, I was gonna say sometimes it's best to not even know what it is. Was it good?
No.
Oh, never mind. Never
I'm
mind.
a very, very picky eater. I tell you that. I'm a Korean eater, so.
Oh. What's your lifelong dream?
My lifelong dream is I really love to help people. I know it sounds like kind of cliche.
No, and not where the world is going now. It's needed.
I really love to help people. What I really, really want to help people in is because my background is in investments and finance. I didn't have someone to look up to growing up.
Right.
Like I remember when I went to college, I felt so behind because all these like white boys, their dads were, investment bankers and did this, so they like already knew, and I felt like I was playing catch up.
Yeah.
And so I really kind of want to go back to Fonpon, to be honest. Right. I've been saying it for a while. I want to go back to Fonpon and like kind of do it like a series of like teach-ins for the girls there.
Yeah.
And just say like, you can do it too. You can get into finance. You can have a good financial background. I can teach you the basics of stocks and investments, things like that. Just so like they feel comfortable when they actually do get into an environment like that.
Yes.
If that's something that they want to pursue, or just letting them know that there's something out there to pursue.
Right.
In that area for them.
And just learn about it too, because I have no problem. Like I'm very big on transparency, and I have no problem admitting to people when I don't know anything about stocks, especially when you start a new job and you're like, you got to pick your investments, 401k. I'm like calling friends like, what is this? What did you pick?
Yeah, it's difficult for me too. Like I'm not very deep into it.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm still kind of pretty intro level.
Yeah.
But I have a foundation, and I've been in the industry for a while now. I have a background, and I feel like that's still something I can offer to people who know absolutely nothing.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like, especially the Black community, and not even just women, but like we're not well versed in this area. And if I can do my part to help out and bring us, carry us to the next level, then that's what I want to do.
Oh. All right, we have 60 seconds left. I am going to let people know how to find you, and we'll wrap up the show. So Go ahead.
You guys, if you want to take a BosschickVee class, again, BosschickVee is a dance fitness class that I do teach. It's women only, Afrobeats, dancehall, hip hop, workout. You can find me three ways. You can find me on Facebook under the BosschickVee Dance Workout with Veronique. My name is VERONIQUE. Or you can find me on Instagram at BosschickVee with 2 E's, VEE. Or you can shoot me an email, committovfit, try to play on the words a little bit, at gmail.com.
I loved it.
I hope you guys do take a class and actually teach you in a few hours.
Oh.
But we also do like bachelorettes, private parties, things like that. So.
Yes. And I owe you to come down because I had a great time at the workshop. I ran into you at the workshop, and I owe you one.